Hi everyone, Nikki here. I am gonna do a weekly video, but I can't exactly have a set day because I've always got like a doctor's appointments on, and then I have off days where I don't want to do anything. So, but I will really try to do a weekly video. So for this week, I've got some finished things I'm going to put on my Etsy later on, and sort of a half finished project and also a WIP. So I will get on and show you that, as well as obviously chit chat, because otherwise it's going to be really boring just looking at me going, oh look at this. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a funny mood today for some reason. It's also what's today? It's Saturday the 13th of June. It's a fairly sunny day with a few clouds. Sorry, I feel like a weather reporter. So Lexi's away for the weekend with my grandparents, so I can get on and do some things. The reason not just because of her, I do it in my bedroom, but the lighting seems to be better in this room than trying to do it downstairs, so that's why I do that. So I've done another one of these little berries of mine with the little flowers on. This was leftover wool from the order I showed you a while back, so everything I'm showing you today will be going on my Etsy. Well, not quite everything, but I'll explain that in a minute. I'd probably say this is for could be age 5 to 7, so I'll do a kiddies one with the leftover wool, so that's that one, and again with the little flower on. And it's on the camera, it looks like a real pale lilac, but it's not. It's a sort of a mid lilac. So that's that one. Now again, I've got stuff to the side of me, so I'm going to be doing my rocking motion. I've made, like I said a minute ago, some of this is going to be on my Etsy, and then I've got a couple of stalls I'm doing at the end of the year, September, October, and all being well, November. So I'm sort of making one for Etsy and one for the stall. So I've made 2 of these, and they're just a simple cow infinity scarf, because it will go round twice, which I'll show you in a minute. And it's just done in double crochet, which I think in the US you call it a single. It's with Stylecraft Weekender Super Chunky, and it's ever so cosy. So I'll just model it as best I can. So you can see it will go round twice if you want it really up round your neck, but that's a bit too tight for me personally. Or you can have it looser, play with it. I suppose if you wanted to, you could also do that if you wanted. So loads of different ways to wear it. So that'll be going on my Etsy. Sorry, I must sound like a broken record going Etsy, but I'm trying. I've only been doing my shop since March, and I've only had one sale, so I'm trying to get it promoted this way as well. So in the description thing, I will put my Facebook page and also my Etsy link, and it's Smurfs Crafts. If you just don't want to look at that and you just want to go and look for me, it's Smurfs Crafts. So Smurfs, SMURFS, and then crafts. This is almost finished. I just got to do a lining for it, because I think it looks nice when bags are lined. So it's my little owl bag that I got from a kit, and I suppose anybody could have it really, but I probably think teenager, little girl. Mind you, I know some adults that would love this, so that's that one. And the eyes are just done with little buttons, so try and get too close without making it go bobbly. And then just a plain back, so that needs lining before I can put that on Etsy. I've also experimented with babies' cocoons. I've not done one before, and I found a really simple pattern. I think it's all treble. I've lost track because where I'm following patterns, one UK and one US, I've got a bit confused. But yeah, I think it's treble, UK treble with a double on the top. And this is done with Special Style Craft Special DK, or style, it's their softer DK. So yeah, just a little bag, and I used 2 balls together, so it's got shades. I'm trying to get close without it going blurry. So it's got like a deep blue and a light blue in it, and I really like the speckle thing. And I thought I'd do a boys one because boys always seem to get a bit left out. So yeah, little cocoon. I would say for like a newborn, so that'll be going on later on. Sorry, rustling of a bag. Oh, I also not just do stuff for selling for myself, but I also support Premies UK. They have a Facebook page, and you can either send, if you can't knit or crochet, you can send wool off. The cardor ice cream tubs, because they make little cribs for obviously babies that unfortunately don't make it. Sorry, that just gets me a bit choked up. So they like those. You can make excuse me, actual fabric quilts, little teddy bears and stuff. So if you want to do anything for charity and in the UK, then have a look at their Facebook page. So it's Premies UK. So with my very odd balls of wool, I've been making some little hats for them. Yeah, I've got to sew the ends in, but I know some people absolutely hate sewing ends in, but I find it quite therapeutic. So I normally get a sounds awful, a load of like little hats, and I'll sit and sew the ends in one go. I either put the radio on or find a film. So that's that little one for Premies UK, using some odd balls of wool. And it's just, I got the pattern, if anybody wants the pattern, it's from Mama That Makes, and she's got loads of patterns for Premies, and also other little patterns, and she actually has them free. She will even let you sell them if you're doing it for charity, so that's quite kind of her. So yeah, that one. So you must get bored of looking at that one. And then I did this one a couple of nights ago, just using some leftover yarn, so a little white one. So those 2 are, like I said, for Premies UK. So I'm going to put them back in their bag, otherwise I'll forget what I've done with them. And this is, sorry, I'm looking down one side. This is my WIP at the moment. So it's just going to be a scarf using front and back posts, and I'm using my James C. Brett. I call it Brett, other people call it Brat, so I'm not sure quite how to pronounce, and I can't remember which colour one this was. So yeah, that's my work in progress, and what I'll be working on later on this afternoon when I curl up and watch some DVDs. So yeah, and it's the pattern from this magazine, Hooked on Crochet, which I got from W.H. Smith. It's £6.99, and it's by DK. So if you want to go, if you can't get to a Smith, excuse me, so I'm really bubbly with my hay fever at the moment. It's www.dk.com/crafts. So if you want to either buy it online, you can, and it's just a simple pattern. I'm finding I just want to do things simpler at the moment. My brain power's not that good. So that's the sort of scarf I'm doing. I'll try not to show too much. So it's just going to be a chunky scarf. So that's about all I've really got to say, unless you want to know what I've been up to this week. If not, switch off now. So I've had the doctors. What else have I been up to? The doctors, yeah, bloods, back and forth for my bloods because I'm on warfarin, so that means regular blood tests. Went out for a nice meal last Saturday, because it's Saturday today, so last Saturday I went out for a nice meal with some friends and my parents. That was nice. Crumbs, I sound really bad going, that was nice. What else have I done this week? Oh, I've been to work, and that's always really nice because it's a nice bunch of people to work for, and I work in the local charity shops. That's really nice. Must stop saying nice, I sound awful. What else? Oh, just the usual housework and stuff like that, and obviously my crochet. What else? Oops. say? Oh yeah, I'm having my quiet weekend without Lexi, so I'll get on with loads of crochet, and I've also just done a little bit of housework downstairs that I can do easier without her help, bless her little furry socks. So I guess I'm going to say goodbye because I don't think I've actually got much more to tell you or show you, so I'll be back soon. Bye!